Hi, my name is Kajsa and I am the laboratory manager and a postdoc here at Volt. My background is I'm a chemist by profession. I got my PhD and did all of my academics in University of Helsinki in Finland. I actually just got my PhD January 2023, so last year. And then the past year I've been working here at Volt. And then I am starting my postdoc in May. So lab manager's job can vary quite a bit, but here at Volt, I am mainly responsible for all of our measurement instruments that we use for measuring volatile compounds from biological and environmental samples. Those include mass spectrometers and some optical instruments. And basically what I do is I help other researchers and students in their projects and measurements. So I will maintain all the instruments, I will keep them in working condition, and I will also build sampling lines and just develop other methods for the researchers here to use. So it's kind of a support job, but also you get to be a part of the research community and yeah. So it's not completely just working in the lab. It's also taking part in research conferences and so on. So the past year we've actually had quite a busy year because Volt just started in March 2023. So we've had quite a busy field summer in the summer and fall 2023. We had some visitors as well. So in June and July we had 2 visitors from China who were measuring lichen samples. And then we've also had some soil projects, actually several. So just the most recent ones are some soil samples from penguin colonies in the Antarctic, which has been very exciting and different for us. And then we also have a big campaign with these mesocosms that contain both soil and vegetation that is going on right now. And basically what we do is we just have very different types of environmental and biological samples, and then we measure the VOCs from them. And usually the reason or the motivation behind it is somehow linked to the changing climate and warming climate and climate change. So the most commonly used instruments for volatiles in general, and also the ones that we use here at Volt, are different mass spectrometric methods that I mentioned. We use gas chromatography mass spectrometry, and proton transfer reaction mass spectrometry. And then we also have several optical instruments. For example, we have a Picaro analyzer for methane and CO2, and then we're also testing a NO2 and HONO analyzer at the moment. So quite a wide range of instruments. The GCMS, which is kind of, let's say, gold standard of VOC analysis. We use very widely, so we use it in the lab for laboratory samples, but also we take samples in the field and then we bring them back here and analyze them. And GCMS can be used both for concrete identification of the compounds in the samples and also to determine the concentrations and emission rates. And then PTRMS, which we also use a lot, it's an online instrument that can be used for continuous real-time measurements. So then we get this kind of dynamic time series data, which really can't be done very easily with GCMS methods. So those, I think, are the main kind of instruments that we use for VOC analysis. Then, of course, we also have a lot of instrumentation for microbiology or ecology in general. So my plan is still a little bit up in the air, but the overall theme will concentrate on microbes or the microbiome and the bacteria living in the soil of Arctic regions. I'm also very interested in permafrost and the thawing of permafrost because of climate change and the warming climate. So I would really like to look at how the changing temperatures are affecting the microbiome of permafrost and Arctic soils in general, and how that change in the microbiome affects the VOCs that are released. So I think my overarching theme is there, but how I'm going to do this is still a little bit in the plans. I will most likely do most of my stuff in the lab, so I will not do any field campaigns, but we'll see. All right, thank you for listening and see you later. Bye.